here on episode 12 on Keeping It a Buck50. We got some important members of Rochester in this bitch. Got Hooping Motivation.
Appreciate it.
Got Beazle and Ivy in here. How y'all feeling today?
Man, I'm feeling honored right now, man. Super honored, bro.
Feeling great, man. Long time coming, man. We've been waiting.
That's fire. Like, that Hooping Motivation name, that shit like a household name. Like, how y'all come up with that shit? Like, that shit sound like some shit you can see on the bottom of ESPN, though. No funny shit.
I appreciate that. I'm going to say a little spill, but really, like, with B. So, like, you remember, I want to say it was a few years ago. Damn, I'm mad I forget the year. 2019. 2019. Nip died. We was bumping a lot of Nip that year. We was at my pop's house. Just every day in the summer. You know, we hooping at that time. You know, we always been hoopers since youngins. You know what I'm saying? But we was, like, transitioning, like, how can we get money and not working for somebody? You get what I'm saying? What do we do? What do we have to offer? Like basketball. You get what I'm saying? Like, we should be training. Like, let's train kids. You know what I'm saying? So we trying to come up with a name. And shout out to Norm, because Norm was been telling me this. Like, he told me this a bunch of times, and I started talking to B about it. And he like, okay, maybe. But, you know, we brushed it off for a while. And then we at my pop's house. We chilling. I'm just talking about, like, man, we gotta come up with a name. Got to come up with a name. Some way, somehow. So we just chilling, macking for the day. B go home. Nip died, like, I want to say that next day, or, like, we hear about it in the morning the next day. I hit B, like, nah, this crazy. We just talking, chatting crazy, like. But we started on Twitter. And I want to say, like.
You was talking about, you was bumping, you said, like, a hustle and motivate quote or what, something like that.
Yeah.
And then I was on something, like, I'm ready, I want to hoop and motivate.
You know what I'm saying?
Because I was ready to hoop, though. He was, like, on some, made a tweet, and he said something more so, like, towards hustle and motivate, like, shouting it out for Nip. And I'm like, man, I'm trying to hoop and motivate. So then he was like, yo, that's our name. Like, that could be our name.
Yeah,
So
that's
like,
So,
quick.
like, immediately we linked up that same morning, because it happened in the morning. We linked up at my crib, and then we both went downtown to get our DBA that exact day.
That is
Oh, yeah, y'all wasn't
like,
playing
all
no
that-
games. Y'all
Came
got
up with a
straight
name,
to it.
3-4 hours later, we had a DBA, bro.
DBA. Sure to God.
Not playing.
That's
It was like
fire.
Beezer really came up with that name, man.
I'm like,
Nah,
would
y'all
say I
went
just
straight
chose it.
downtown, though.
that
That's
exact
next
same
level.
morning, he pulled up to my crib. Ain't gonna say the location, but everybody know. Put up to the crib. We chilling in the car. We like, that's gonna be the name. We literally went straight downtown, got it done. $40 for the DBA.
Damn, that's motivation.
Yeah.
That's fire. Like, what would say put y'all on the basketball? Like, what age, like, both of y'all, what feel like you got put on the basketball?
I would have to say it'd be hard to remember the age because I'm 30 now, but I remember hooping at Baden Street. You know, I want to say it's the Biddy League. We all had teams, the Supersonics, the Lakers, you know, with Brielle Cables and Johnny and them. Like, that's when I really realized that I like basketball around that time. So that was roughly like probably like had to be like 8, 9 area, 7, 8, 9, that range right there. And that's why, you know, I grew up in the projects, you know, everybody know Five Village. So Baden Street was like our recreation center. And Johnny, you know, he just put the basketball in our hands. And that's from where I could like vividly remember where I really start getting a grasp of basketball.
That's fire. What about you, bro?
I'm gonna be honest, it's crazy. Like, I always hear about everybody always playing in biddy leagues and stuff like that, but I ain't even start like that. Like, I just started off watching Kobe and my brother, my big brother. Shout out Miguel Cologne. Same mom, different dads, but that's my big bro. He ended up moving out with his dad when we was younger and living in Fairport.
Right.
In Fairport, he paid for Finch out there. So he ain't really even, like, some games get too much playing time as he should and stuff, but I feel like I thought the highest of him, and he knew the game. You get what I'm saying? He played hard. Like, that's what I remember. So I just watched him a bunch of times, bro, and that's when I started, like, really start hooping at that time. But I was always, like, by myself in the driveway. My mom ain't really let me go too many places at first, like, really. And I ain't have too many friends around me where we was living at. But when I moved over to the Dewey area, and I was around there, I met my guys, got more around in the rec center. And and then kind of like start hooping from there. I was at Edgerton with a lot of leagues. Shout out to Spank and Cook, you know what I'm saying, for the leagues that they started back then, like having the draft. That's where I really started. So I started late though, and that's probably around like 10, I want to say. I really started hooping around like 9, 10.
That's still early, but it's still late,
early,
but it's
late.
early.
Early.
Like, what do basketball mean to you? If somebody was to ask you, like, what basketball mean to you, what would you say?
For me, basketball is it's cliche, but it's like my therapy. You get what I'm saying? Like, I use basketball as a scapegoat. That was my way out to me. You get what I'm saying? I always had friends, that stared me to do. We did a lot of stuff growing up. You know what I'm saying? And I just always thought basketball was. I just knew I was nice in basketball. You get what I'm saying? And it shows with the accolades and the stuff that I did and accomplished. And I just feel like basketball is my way of giving back now. Giving back and pouring back into the youth. So that's what basketball is. My therapy, it's my passion, it's my love. All I ever did was play basketball. That's my life right there. Just being honest, like the emotion is basketball is my basketball. And it leached on to my brothers, and now they doing successful things with their lives. So I feel like the blueprint that I put down for my family, you know what I'm saying? The little bros took my lead, and now they doing what they do with it. So I love basketball.
Nah, that's fine. I've known you for 20 years plus, and it's like basketball. I can't even think of B without thinking basketball, though. Real shit. What basketball mean to you, though, Ivy?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. It mean everything to me, bro. It's definitely, I would say, more so like my peace. I would say, like I was at peace. Similar to B, like you get away from a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? Like I grew up in a household, love my mom, love my sister. You know what I'm saying? But just being the only boy, and you at school, you see other friends. They hanging out. You know what I'm saying? Watching TV, seeing people playing basketball outside. It's like, damn, that's what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? So it's like my first thing, jumping off the porch. That was really my first thing. I know like a lot of street dudes around me, like they got a lot of different things when they jumped off the porch. When I jumped off, it was hooping. You know what I'm saying? That concrete, it was just nothing like it. You know what I'm saying? And then just like the brotherhood of just hooping. You get what I'm saying? Being on a team and all that, like even from a little pickup game, like you get what I'm saying? To get the dub, how you feel, you really, you know what I'm saying? I like that temporary feeling because you might not even speak to that dude again. You might not see them again. I played with people, tons of people back then. I feel like I never seen today. And shout out to all the older dudes, you know what I'm saying? Older cats always just abusing us, you know what I'm saying? Shout out my hood, Northside. Like I appreciate all them dudes. Like they made me who I am today. And that shit mean everything to me.
But what's crazy though, Buck? What's crazy was people wouldn't even know though, like soccer was really our thing though.
Yeah.
We really played soccer though. Like that's what I really thought I was gonna do though. We played football, but Quincy had us out there playing soccer
Niggas
all
was
the
playing
time.
sandlot soccer.
Sandlot soccer though, with 2 shoes as the goalie. You had to kick it through the shoes. No lie.
Clever.
Fight Village right there in the big field. So that's what I really thought I was gonna do, but it was like just basketball was just too easy.
Like in life though, like nothing never made y'all want to give up on basketball. Like life be overwhelming and discouraging. Like nothing, y'all never had a moment in life when y'all wanted to give up on basketball.
I'll say I hit rock bottom one time, and it's like I would have to say it's
college.
It's like
you gonna say college?
Like during, you feel like is the question like during like. Say the question again one more time for me.
Did you ever have a feeling when you wanted to give up on basketball? Like life
after college. It was after college. The journey of becoming a pro. That's when I really felt like you really learns the ins and the outs of basketball because, everybody got the basketball dream, Brody. Everybody got the basketball dream. Everybody want to go D1 and think you're going to go D1 to just, being in the NBA, and it don't work like that. You get what I'm saying? It smacks you quick once you get to college because it's a lot of good people in this world. You get what I'm saying? That comes from tough backgrounds that's using this same outlet to get to their, reach their dreams. You get what I'm saying? So it's competitive. And it's like after college, it's like you think you supposed to, it's like what now? If you don't got no looks from no pros or the NBA, because I went D1, then went D2, then went D3. You get what I'm saying? And it's like if you playing pro, no matter if it's the TBL, the NBA, the G League, overseas, like, you blessed. You get what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of nice people with jobs, and there's a lot of nice people without jobs. So I feel like around that time of when I like literally got out of college, it was like hard for me to like choose what I wanted to do because I want to play ball. But it's like, what's next? I ain't got nothing, at my door. No team ready to offer me some big paycheck and nothing like that. So at the moment, I gave up on ball though, bro. I gave up on ball. Nobody really know because I was still hooping the hood and still keep, I always smile, keep a smile on my face. But I hit rock bottom, and I was like, damn, like, what I'm going to do? So then we started playing for the Rock City Ravens. This one, he was playing for the Razor Sharks. It was around that time because, like, I was happy for my boy, but I wanted to, hoop too, though. You get what I'm saying? It's just the love for the game, the passion. And Brody, like, they wanted him. You get what I'm saying? And Brody went and did his thing, got Rookie of the Year that year. You get what I'm saying? But it was like, I have no job. So then it was like, I love the game, but like the game wasn't true to me though. You feel what I'm saying? Cause why I ain't hooping? You get what I'm saying? So that's when I really learned the phrase trust the process. You get what I'm saying? I really start trusting the process. Like really just like forget it. If I'm a hoop, I'ma just hoop. No matter if it's, I'm getting paid or not. So we started doing ABA. Like I said, we started hooping for the Rock City Ravens. We got Felix to really start the team. For ABA to bring the ABA to
we really
to Rochester.
Like we probably played like 8 games.
Yeah.
Probably played like 8 games just
and
to
that's
even get
you
the
got
ABA to
from
look
them,
at
right?
us.
You left
No, we ain't leave. We left together though. But it was just that first year. Once we became the first year we played Rock City Ravens, we lost to Syracuse. You get what I'm saying? But we was playing. I remember he didn't play. I want to say one of the games, or Hood didn't play.
I know I probably didn't play one of them games, but I know when I hit rock bottom, you had end up going to, to play for the Razor Sharks.
No, I played for the Razor Sharks first before the Rock City Ravens. Mm-hmm.
Fire.
I played for them first.
But yeah, it was around that time, Brody. Definitely.
That's pain though, cause I knew you forever, and I ain't never know that. So I appreciate you for speaking on that.
Yeah, now we're gonna keep it about 50 out here though, bro.
What about you though, bro? You ever had a point?
Yeah, the crazy thing is like I tore my ACL my senior year. All American, just broke the record. You know what I'm saying? We had big goals. You know what I'm saying?
College.
To win the national chip, and I feel like we really would. I wanted to get Player of the Year nationally. You know what I'm saying? Division III. I was still first team, top 5, and they said I was supposed to like runner up. I don't know, you know what I'm saying, officially, but that's what they say. And at that time, I just crushed it. I only had plan A, and nobody don't really know that unless you close to me. No funny. I ain't had no plan B. I was going to school. I went to school, no funny, just because I played basketball. I knew you had to get good grades, and you had to do what you do. I love the game so much, I'm going to lock in. You feel me? That was easy. I seen my dream. I seen what's happening. I'm trying to get money off of this. I can't say necessarily like my goal is always like the NBA. My brother told me early like people get money off basketball in so many different ways. You get what I'm saying? It's overseas and all that. So I really like took that in. He talked about getting real estate and stuff like that. Shout out my big bro. You get what I'm saying? So go overseas. Make your money, do what you do. You know what I'm saying? We're going to invest in real estate. I'm going to have my money, you're going to have your money when you come back, and that's what we're going to do. So it's still, like, even to me, like, I may not be playing right now, but I still list my, like, dream of mine. You know what I'm saying? I got money off basketball. I'm getting money off basketball in a different way now. You get what I'm saying? Wow. Really investing into my community. You get what I'm saying? I feel like that time where I tore my ACL, that junk just, it crushed me, bro. I ain't never felt like that a day in my life. You feel me? And then even that, you got to feel the pain for your teammates because they looking at you. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to my team. Shout out to Beazle. He know this. We've been rocking together forever. It wasn't like I was the team. I was just such a big part of the team, I feel like, that, like, me going down, I feel like I let them down, even though we had all no control of that. You know what I'm saying? And I don't feel like I ever even really said it out loud. Funny. So that was like a big thing that hurt me. Already not playing was just the only thing. I really became depressed. You know what I'm saying? Like
you were just wondering, like, what the fans and everybody just was thinking of you.
Yeah, like
everybody
and then just
was
a
hurt,
letdown.
though,
Everybody,
bro.
like you could feel you go around
energy,
campus, you could feel the energy around
it's like-
campus. The campus was lit off us. No funny, shout out to Brockport, shout out to everybody that's going to hear this that went there. I appreciate y'all. You feel me? Like our support was crazy.
Stupid, bro. We went on like a 17,
Crazy.
18 game win streak. We setting records, bro.
Attendance
He was
records.
the all-time leading scorer for Brockport. You get what I'm saying? And
That's
imagine
attendance records.
and
That's a big thing. I feel like you got to, you know what I'm
But
saying?
it was like a
Attendance
couple
records.
games before the playoffs, so it was like he still had tons of more scoring that he could have done to further his
I scored
greatness though at
16,
Brockport though. You get what I'm saying?
1683, got it tatted.
He could have had probably up to 2,000 though if we plus
depending on how
nationals
deep
and
we
everything.
went. You know what
bro.
I'm saying? What I was
got
averaging
crazy.
in conference. I was averaging like 27, 28, something
Black,
like that in
yeah.
conference.
That's a bucket.
Past 5
though.
games,
He was
averaging
going
30.
stupid, bro. He was going
We ranked in the country, 11th in the country at the time, you know?
In life, did y'all ever get like cut from a team any point in life? Modified, JV, feel me?
I can't say that I never even got cut. I could say that. So we got into the TBL, played for Syracuse. We played against a team called Jamestown Jacquelines. Now, when they really kind of started up, they had a tryout in the city. My man B Miles, shout out to B Miles, shout out to Cash Shattuck. He was going down already. He wanted to go to the tryout. You know, I'm really fresh off the ACL tear, still wearing my brace. You supposed to wear that for like the first 6 months. They said I stopped wearing mine in 3 months. So you could say that was in my first 3 months of playing because I still had my brace. You know what I'm saying? Went out there, played, and I feel like if you seen and seen what I did in college, I feel like no knock to the people that was there, but guard wise, I just feel like I was the toughest guards there. Humbly, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm super humble, anyways, but super humbly, I feel like I did decent enough for you to take a look for somebody on the ACL, fresh off the ACL at the time that I'm coming back in. You know what I'm saying? But shoot, they chose their team how they chose their team. But I would say that's the time where I kind of like got overlooked. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I necessarily got cut.
Yeah.
It was a tryout. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get no call. You feel what I'm saying? And then go on to, play for Syracuse and beat them. You know what I'm saying? I think they beat us once or twice. Beat them in the playoff series. That was kind of a great feeling.
So, like, you say y'all was like, how did that shit really feel? Like, because I watched y'all in high school. Y'all was snapping. You, Beezel, and Trell. Well, we shout out Trell. But
Shout out,
how does it feel to, like, be, like, the star player in high school and college? Like, y'all was both putting on. How do it feel when you just walking through that school and shit?
I just want to speak first. I ain't
Nah,
gonna
go
lie.
ahead,
I feel
go
like
crazy.
he was definitely. It was like we was equal with the love though in high school, but he definitely was a star. You know what I'm saying? Like a bunch of triple doubles. The stealing king. You get what I'm saying? Double off his steals. You get what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie.
In high school.
It was fun. You know what I'm saying? It comes with a lot of perks, though. You get what I'm saying?
Definitely do.
And me and Barley had to talk about it early, though, because I was playing varsity in the 9th grade.
See what I mean? I wasn't
You know
there
what I'm
yet.
saying? Like,
I got moved up the 9th grade end of the year, but whole year he's playing varsity. You know what I'm saying? I'm playing
In 8th
freshman.
grade, they threw me in the practice and fire. He threw me in the fire with Keon and them. My 8th grade year, but the 9th grade year, like I was officially on varsity, like under roster for varsity, and it was fun though. Everybody know you. You know, you're a kid though. When you're a kid though, you want that attention. You know what I'm saying? You want people to know you. You want a reputation. You want to be, the cool guy. You feel me? It felt good though. You get what I'm saying? Teachers love you. It was just a good feeling though. But I wasn't like a cocky dude. I was normal. You know what I'm saying? Beezel, being cool, smiling, joking around, playing too much, humble, chilling, still ain't take no disrespect at the same time. You get what I'm saying? So I was well-rounded, if you could say. I was just well-rounded all the way around. And I was like, in the 9th grade, I had like a junior or senior trying to take me to prom.
I remember that though.
But I was nervous.
We were sitting at the table. Though.
I was nervous. I rejected it.
It really was. What's her name? Isha. But remember, what's her name? I think was with her though.
Yo,
That's funny. They asked us out though. We was both scared. Though.
I was nervous.
9th grade.
Though, 9th grade.
What we doing going to prom?
Swear to God,
That was the first time we even heard about prom. They kind of put us on to prom. Oh, that's prom. Oh,
Chilling
okay.
with all the high schoolers. cooling
fire.
with Norm and them, you know.
You know, like social media now, like shows young kids being on varsity and stuff like that. So you see that's what kids wanted. Like we on high school, that's what you seen. Like younger kids knowing older kids. That was just cool.
That was the
just a
cool thing. Because
You know
we
what
was
I'm
the
saying?
first
So it's
7th
just
grade
like,
class for East, so we was the young cats growing up. You
Young.
get what I'm saying?
we coming in already knowing older cats.
Older cats.
10th, 11th, 12th graders. How y'all know them?
We used
You know
to
what
have
I'm
to
saying?
stay on
Like,
our own little side.
Yup.
Sneak our way over there. Try to be
Chilling,
cool.
we know them.
That's fire.
Rocking with
High school, you know how high school is. Too
But
fun.
the stardom stuff is really like humbly. Like I ain't gonna lie, shout out my girl, my family. You know, they kind of let me know I was a little like on the high horse, I guess, at Brockport. But I wouldn't really say so. You get what I'm saying? When I talk to adults there and a lot of people and stuff, they tell me I was a good person. I was a great kid. You get what I'm saying? But I do know I had times where I was probably around my peers where I was just a little high on my horse. I don't feel like I was ever cocky and really shown it. But shit, they knew who I was. You know what I'm saying? Like they know who I was. Respectfully, you know what I'm saying? Humbly, but like they knew who I was.
That shit had to
shit
be
was
fire.
love. Yeah, you know
Like
what
how
I'm
y'all
saying?
felt when y'all was just seeing y'all names in the papers and shit. Like the first time
We was at
you
the-
see your name
Yo,
in the newspaper.
Don't lie. Like I used to go to the corner store. In the corner store, man, Aki used to be hype for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Cause you know, you usual and shit like that. So our family used to, you know, always go to the store and get the papers. Swear to God.
Paper was really lit. That's when the
Lit.
paper was lit.
Aki used to be hype for me, bro. So that I feel like when Aki was hype for me, I'm like, oh, damn, this is a good ass feeling. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody know you is. I seen you in the paper. You had this, you had that. Shit be cool, bro. Shit be cool.
Yeah, it ain't nothing like it. For me, so more so is the port. The love that I got and everything there, like, still got a banner up there. You get what I'm saying?
see.
Like, a lot came after
Right.
my senior year, of course, but freshman year, I was the first one to get freshman of the year since I think my guy Ben Bellucci. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him. He from the Cuse, live in Miami and stuff. Big time NBA trainer right now. So we supposed to be even linking with him soon. So shout out to him. But that's the first time in so long I got so much love. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting love from teachers and professors. That's when I know I'm like, oh, you know, campus at Brockport not really like small. It's enclosed a lot. It's a lot on one campus. I feel like, but it's pretty big and I got a lot of people. So it's like it's crazy to know like professors know who you is. Professors that you didn't even have yet know. You know what I'm saying? The whole athletic department showing you love. You know what I'm saying? Getting some national recognition and stuff like that. That's different. You know what I'm saying? I ain't ever really think or even believe it. I just knew I wanted to hoop. I just always wanted to hoop. I ain't know what really came with it, and that's when I really start receive that type of love. You know what I'm saying? From them, and then just your peers when you go to parties and stuff like that. You know, people pulling up to where you live.
And I
and
think
stuff
that's
like
the
that.
best part about that.
Randomly.
That's the
You know what
best
I'm
part
saying?
about it, though. Like, it's like the shit that comes with it, though. You get what I'm saying? Like, the basketball is like, it's so resourceful in a way that you wouldn't think of. You think you'll just be hooping, but people become fans. People become, you know, likable to your game. So they, you know, people start want to do things for you and stuff like that, though, you know. Anything. See you out. Hey, let me buy you a drink. You get what I'm saying? Like, you're awesome in high school, awesome in college. You get what I'm saying? And you create relationships, and you never know where those take you. You get what I'm saying? I feel like that's the best part about it. It'd be people that you don't even know that know you.
I broke the record, bro. It was just the amount of people that came was just
You don't even be
giving
knowing
things
people,
and
and they be like, I know who you is already.
bottles and this crazy amount of gifts, bro.
You never
I
know.
don't even want to really talk about, but crazy amount of gifts, man. Just endless love. It was crazy to even have that too. We know we went to a small Division III, they would say. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to D3. You know what I'm saying? D3 is underrated. D2 along with it, I feel like it's hoopers at all levels. You get what I'm saying? A lot of people get overlooked a lot of times. You know, and that's not me saying, oh, I'm a Division I player. No. I play where I play, and I'm good with that. I'm the hooper I am today. I played against Tobias Harris in high school. I played against league dudes after. Shout out to my man, like Smush Parker. You get what I'm saying? When I got in the pros, Jamario Moon. You get what I'm saying? League dudes. So played a bunch of league dudes and held my own. So you know what I'm saying? Got a dubs a few times. You get what I'm saying? So I ain't really like, humbly speaking, I know who I am. You know what I'm saying? It's like I could play with anybody. You know what I'm saying? Kids always talk about like, oh man, you be shooting, you think you Curry or you what's? I'm better than Curry. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully to Curry though. You get what I'm saying? But me and him, I see him on the court. I got my 5, you got your 5. They'll see what's up. You get what I'm saying?
It's all about self-confidence. You can't discredit yourself for nobody. When y'all was like young teens, y'all ain't never have no friends that was trying to draw y'all away from basketball. You know when you young and you living fast, the bitches, the weed, the fake, like gang banging and shit.
You know.
Feel me?
You know, I did. You was a part of the crew.
Nah, for real.
That ass though, but you know, just being in the projects alone, bro, is just you get into things, bro. Tons of things.
See things. Experience things.
All of that.
I feel like everything though, no funny junk growing up in our environment was a distraction. Not knowing now, I feel like as men, you feel me? Everything, and I feel like it was just strategically placed. You get what I'm saying? And I had a bunch of friends. I'm gonna say, I don't even want to say a bunch of friends. You know, people that was bad influences and good influences. You know, and I'm more so rather like say names and talk about those people who put the positive influences, but those negative influences, I don't even knock them. They just knew what they knew. Their parents was their parents. I don't know what they even had going on at home. Thinking now, then I used to not mess with it. You get what I'm saying? Like, I ain't smoking till I was college, truthfully. But I was at him for what he did in high school. You know what I'm saying? Missed that Wilson game. You know what I'm saying? Talked to him for a week, and look what I did later on. So I understand people's environment and certain things that lead you to certain things. You know what I'm saying? And that's really what I got on that. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out Slash, you know what I'm saying? That was one person from our neighborhood who was into whatever he was into. You get what I'm saying? For what people know or think, you know what I'm saying? And always pushed me the right way. Gave me rides to my shorty house. Gave me ride home in the rain. Then let me really walk through the hood. Then, you know what I'm saying? A lot of respectful things you could say. You look back and think like, damn, he had my best interest for real, for real. You get what I'm saying? Like, I support you with hooping. Keep going with hooping. You're going to put us on. Like, he always thought I was going to the league. You feel me? He knew I'd make money. He knew I'd do something that'd be good for the hood. You get what I'm saying? So shout out Slash.
That's fire. Rest in peace, Slash, though. Shout out Slash. That's fire.
Slash was definitely cool, dude.
Like, y'all got any advice for any, like, young hoopers right now that's trying to play both sides, like, want to be in the streets, but they nice and hooping right now? Feel me? And they don't know that this street shit not about nothing. Like
yeah, it's really not. Shit, just be you. You know what I'm saying? Like, be you, figure out you. If you're going to think the streets for you, you got to know what's going to come with that. You got to really know what come with that. You can't be mad at that. You know what I'm saying? But I suggest for you to go take the other route. Why wouldn't I? You get what I'm saying? And not being cliche. You get what I'm saying? Why wouldn't I? It's just a better route for you. It's more positive that way. Why do I tell you to choose the negative thing? Just truthfully. There's more cons that come with street stuff than it do to hooping. Promise you. You get what I'm saying? And it's just going to make you tougher as a person. You know, businesses and people like salesmen, right? Those CEOs and those people who they like to hire most, athletes. Why? What are you doing in sports? Compete. They don't know that in the streets you compete too. You competing with other hoods, you competing with other, you know what I'm saying, drug dealers, you competing with other gunmen, robbers, all that. You competing with everybody in the hood. Like everywhere else you go. But they thinking about them legal competitors because then they thinking legally. You get what I'm saying? They ain't going to move sideways. So if you become a sports player, even if you don't play sports, because there's a bunch of percentages on how much high school players make it to college and college make it to pros. Like, those percentages is crazy. Like 1% of high school or some junk like that. 1.8 or something plays Division I, 0.8 plays pros, who all play high school sports. There's over like thousands and thousands of high schools, though. You got to think about how many kids. You're talking about like 1 million kids a year almost, maybe. And I might be too high, but I know we talking about a big number. You get what I'm saying? So that's how I feel. Take the hooping route, bro. Take the hooping route. If you're struggling between the two and you need help, come talk to us. Come get with us. You somebody I know that they could talk to and just keep it real. You get what I'm saying? Of why you shouldn't. It's
I would
just that
tell
simple.
them. My bad, Brody. I would tell them that street shit ain't nothing. That shit ain't about nothing, man. It's like the evidence is there, man.
Proof in the pudding.
death or jail, man. And it'd be like you get so much more out of basketball. You know what I'm saying? I'm speaking from experience because, you know what I'm saying, I'm not proud of the past that I have. You get what I'm saying? But when you look back at it, I'm happy that I took the basketball route. I even feel like I should have took more of a basketball route because I never played AAU. I feel like I would have had a better advantage. Now, you get what I'm saying? Creating that national route for myself at an early age instead of being in the projects doing X, Y, Z. You get what I'm saying? So I would definitely tell them, take the basketball route. Figure out your purpose. I seen you write something before or today with something like you hate or you don't like something about 5 years from now. That question about 5 years from now. Can you restate that question or that statement that you said on the book about?
I used to hate when people used to ask me where I see myself 5 years from now. Because I was so lost, though. You know what I mean? No vision, don't know what I'm about to do.
No experience and nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, afraid of the unknown. You get what I'm saying? And it's like, basketball is it, bro. Like, the unknown is nothing but positive coming from the unknown. You get what I'm saying? Networking, getting better. No matter what you doing with basketball, if you hooping and you doing what you're supposed to do, treating the game right, because the basketball guys don't lie to you. They, you know what I'm saying? There's such things as the basketball guys, bro. And I know how your whole little spill on that.
The basketball guys. I respect them.
You gotta be true to the game, though, or the game ain't gonna be true back to it. You know, to
Definitely
you.
Not.
You get what I'm saying?
That tons of times.
Like, so in the next 5 years, what do y'all see hooping motivation now?
That's interesting.
I see us sponsored by Gatorade because that's my goal.
Oh my God, I love Gatorade.
That's my goal for Hoop and Motivate. I just want to be sponsored by Gatorade. So Gatorade, if you ever see this episode, we would have had a Gatorade bottle right here.
Sponsor my boy. Just sponsor him. I'm trying to tell you, love Gatorade.
Gatorade.
He purchased so much of Gatorade.
Definitely gonna be sponsored by Gatorade.
I think B, I ain't gonna lie to cut you off. You'd be mad at me, but I kind of feel like you said like how you felt. Like I feel like a little lost, and because I feel like that's more of I learned about the business is so many avenues in this business. The basketball world, playing basketball, recruiting for basketball. You get what I'm saying? I mean, just in the training field, I'm just touching the training field, right? Like being a trainer, owning AAU. You get what I'm saying? Camps. Leagues, you know, people sometimes just run leagues and stuff like that. Like, people just do those singular things in basketball, and there's so many things that it's like I feel like I'm a little lost to see where we're going to be at. But I know, like, in 5 years where I would love for us to be at is to own our own facility and kind of touching on all of those things. You get what I'm saying? Because we have touched on all of them, but we don't really have the time and the capacity to do a bunch of things at times, so we only could do them in sections. Where it's like every day if we had a gym, we could train.
Do so much more.
There can be a league. You get what I'm saying?
Can employ staff.
There could be a camp going on in the morning. You get what I'm saying? And all those other two things are happening in that day afterwards. It's 24 hours in a day. You get what I'm saying? But when you're sharing a gym with a bunch of other people, or
that's not
definitely
yours.
If it's gonna be a school, you get what I'm saying? Or it's a complex that we work, you know what I'm saying, that we work at where we contracted through the city. It's just tough because you don't have it 24/7. When you make it 24/7, it's, you know, the ideas are endless.
And we never had a gym here for 24/7. That I know of.
That's
since
something
I've been
we
living.
could work on. That's fire. Like, people think basketball is sweet sports. Like, how intense is the trash talking? Like, what's the craziest shit a nigga you feel like a nigga said to you on the court?
Motivate them.
Or what
I just
you
want to say
said
that.
to a nigga? Like, you ever violated a nigga on the court?
Yeah, it get real, bro, man. It get real because it's a competitive nature, bro. It's either you a dog or not. And like I said, bro, there's everybody outlet.
Dog
So
world out there, it is.
you'll hear somebody throw the Frank at somebody, all of that, bro. Like,
And I
they
feel like
be
we all
violating.
have, you know what I'm
They
saying?
be
No
violating.
disrespect. I apologize. I even want to apologize to everybody I said it to, man. You might have really violated me. I know it's a lot of people we had battles with, you know what I'm saying?
Niggas be wilding out there, bro.
That junk get ugly. How was it in Chicago, though? I don't even mean to even ask questions like I'm you. You know what I'm saying? Just keeping it a Buck50.
Chicago was ruthless, though, bro. You just had to live up to that.
Like hooping there, though, more so. Like hooping was just like the trash talking. Because you said that, I couldn't help but think like I know bro played
but
there.
they talk different down there. They call me goofies and junk like that. You call somebody a goofy down there, they ready to fight. Like it's like you know SMD or something like that. Though. A goofy, they ready to get with you.
They
know
what a
goofy. Just going crazy. But Chicago was lit, man. Everybody want to be gangster. Everybody gang banging. You get what I'm saying? And but I'm from the Ville. You get what I'm saying? That's cool with me. You feel me? I can adapt.
It's just as crazy.
This is crazy. I can adapt. I had an amazing time out there, though. You get what I'm saying?
Everybody be thinking I'm from the Ville. I'm from the north side. Shout out to Ville, though. I love the Ville. Second family, for real, for real.
Nah, for real. Like, both of y'all, if you could talk to the 13-year-old Ivy right now, what would you tell him?
13-year-old Ivy.
Some good questions, buddy.
Like, that's really a good question. 13, you know, we was in 7th grade.
We was in 7th grade.
I feel like I'd tell myself. You said we was dogging?
We was brawling a lot. We was fighting a whole lot. Go ahead. Question
y'all
for you
was
right
in
now.
the same. I snapped. I was a good kid, man. I ain't fight. I'll tell him work hard, man. Don't give up on your dream. Shout out my wife. I love her. But this is all to the women I met before her. Leave the women alone. You know what I'm saying? Don't be such a lover boy. I was a lover boy. You know what I'm saying? Fell off for a little while when I was in college, but I was a lover boy damn near my whole life. You know what I'm saying? Just find a woman, be with that woman. You know what I'm saying? I always wanted my dad and my mom to be together. I wanted a 2-parent household when I was a kid. That shit was big to me. I don't think, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people may really know that, but I could hit a kid hard. You know what I'm saying? You want it so badly, now you really go try to pursue it. You don't even know what you're stopping in yourself, though, your potential. I don't feel like that stopped me or anything necessarily. But I just know at that time it could have been maybe even more of a distraction of why I couldn't have been better, more faster, explosive in high school. You know what I'm saying? To where I was looking like a Division I guard. You know what I'm saying? From the jump. That's what I feel like. Work harder. Get in the gym. Motivate. Already, I wish I could tell them that. Motivate.
Fire.
Young nigga, motivate.
What you would tell a 13-year-old Killer Bees?
Nah, I would really tell myself at 13 to, like, invest more in you, though. You get what I'm saying? Try more being the original copy, though. You get what I'm saying? I found myself, you know, I was still, like, arrow-headed on myself, meaning, like, I always did what I wanted to do. Like, I always made my decisions on my own. I ain't never let other people's decisions reflect my decisions. You get what I'm saying? Or do what nobody else wanted to do. What I did, I made those decisions, whether it's bad or not. But I would tell myself to invest more in yourself because I feel like I didn't invest more into myself. Like, I didn't put in the time, the effort, the energy into myself to be what I really truly wanted to be. That's because I didn't know what I really truly wanted to be, though. Do you get what I'm saying? I didn't know what I wanted to do. Whether I wanted to be in the streets, be from the woo, or whether I wanted to hoop. You get what I'm saying? But I was just so good at hooping, and I liked the attention and everything that came with hooping. You know what I'm saying? The bros, y'all used to come to the games, and we used to be wooing in the crowd. You get what I'm saying? Like, so I just knew that was like, that could be my escape right there. You get what I'm saying? But I would tell myself, invest more, put more time into you, work harder, so I could have been the best of what I was trying to be at that time. And I was a basketball player, so.
That's fire. Like, y'all both blessed to have sons, so I know, like, y'all sons blessed to have y'all as a dad, like, and it's like y'all gonna get to live y'all dreams again through y'all young kings. That's
it's never
fire.
Over, man. It's never over.
Be crazy, man.
It ain't over till we out this dimension.
Until our expiration date. You know what I'm saying?
When you gonna be a dad? What?
I'm waiting, man. I'm waiting. Whenever it happens, the universe.
I can't wait, man. I wonder, like,
I just know it ain't as easy as it seems.
No, it's not. Your whole life changed, bro. Everything.
I just know that shit have probably really changed me, cause I didn't have a childhood, no funny shit. That's why Bezo, I talk about rock so much, cause when I think of rock, that's the only time I could think of trying to be a child. Like, he'll have niggas playing sports, like you just said with Quincy. We playing sports, video gaming, all other than that. So it's
I
like
relive it all the
that's
time.
one
when I was
time
growing up, I was
child
always
stuff.
doing bad shit. So I know better to just have kids with any bitch. No funny shit.
Right.
So till I'm ready to be a father, that's when I'm gonna have kids. But it's like I was always trying to be grown, so that's probably why I'm still childish. I ain't have my childhood, bro. I was always trying to be grown.
That
So
child
it's
gonna make
like-
you even
Buck
grow
was
up.
the
Like, that's gonna be
youngest
your
one,
final step
though.
of growing up. No funny junk. I bet you. Like I bet when you have a kid, your final step of growing up,
Buck.
and it's gonna motivate you so much more because you really like a lot of people want to know. You know what I'm saying? They probably saw you on the book and see you say certain stuff, and they don't really know like your mental capacity crazy high, and you really focused on yourself. Like biggest investment you can make in your life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
is
it's
yourself.
yourself.
You get what I'm saying? We say that at Hoop and Motivate. You know what I'm saying? We say that there a lot, and you like know that though, and you do that. Like
It's easy
I
to
seen
say
you a
it
few
though, too,
like
bro.
a year or 2 years ago. I want to say maybe it was. I seen you. You had a lot of stuff on the board. I don't even know what to like
Yeah, like my
necessarily
little
call it,
vision
but you know,
board, bro.
vision board. There we go. Just the fact, somebody I feel like people look around wouldn't think that you have a vision board, bro. And I love that shit. Like you wouldn't realize certain
snappy,
people that be so locked in. You get what I'm saying? Like I'm not saying I ain't think that of you, but it was just surprising. I don't think nobody really be that locked in. I don't got no vision board. And people think I probably have a vision board. I write down goals though, he know that, but vision board different. That's big. That's different.
Yeah,
You know
I
what I'm saying?
appreciate that, bro. Cause it's like y'all both just said it. Like if y'all could talk to the 13-year-old self, y'all would say y'all will invest in time. And I just realized I wasn't like I just really started investing in time in myself. So when you start doing shit you want to do, you will be surprised what the fuck you want to do. Like some people really wake up
You will elevate.
just
Yeah, really.
living on other people's clock, just trying
yeah.
to please other people. They ripping and running.
We
So
already living
And
on
I really
society
realized once
time.
I
No funny
realized
by
that I
just
couldn't
waking
do
up how
that,
we wake up.
I'm
in
like,
my
I
opinion.
can't work for nobody else, bro. You know, now I got a job now that I like, you know what I'm saying, working with Pathways to Peace because I give back. You get what I'm saying? But other than that, I'm like, I can't really work for them. I lost every job I ever worked. I did working for somebody else because I can't work. I like to be on my time.
Yeah.
Though. You
I
being
quit a bunch of
honest, though.
times and walked
You
out.
get what I'm
truthfully.
saying?
I
And
never
Hoop and
believed in
Motivate,
it.
we're on our time. Now we're on the youth time, but we're on
J.
our
Cole
time.
said it one time though. Like you really feel like your life is worth $15.50 an hour.
Hell nah, man.
You know what I'm saying? It's just more. And so what I think that's about, it's not even about the money, because you could be making no money not doing nothing, but you making a meal because you just with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like self is worth so much depending on how you spending that time, in my opinion. Like I look for peace. Like my lady says a lot about like happiness lately, and I be telling her like we should be looking for peace. Happiness temporary, like any other emotion. You get what I'm saying? Shout out to all people who want to be happy and all that. Be happy. I want you to be happy. Blessings to you. But I more so want to be at peace. Peace is an everlasting thing, I feel like. You know what I'm saying? You see the sun is peaceful. The sun's up for almost, you know what I'm saying? Tons and tons of hours. You get what I'm saying? Like the moon.
yeah, sun
it
is
goes
peaceful.
sun
They
to
can take
moon.
the snow.
The moon is peaceful. So 24 hours can be peaceful. You get what I'm saying? That's just how I view it. More so.
that's fire, man. Like, y'all got any closing things y'all want to say? I appreciate this interview, too.
Appreciate
This shit
you, man.
was fire, though.
Yo, I just want to say I'm super proud of you, Birdie. I want to
Definitely.
just give you your flowers
Give him
first,
his
bro.
flowers, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a long time coming, bro. We spoke about many conversations in the projects about how you know, should do this, keep it going, no matter what, ups, downs, left, right. Bro, this is you, bro. You're a conversationalist, bro. This is what you do.
Definitely.
You know how to draw the public into your topics of conversations, your topics of discussions. So keep on doing what you're doing. Super proud of you for the the youth. We got a league
Shout
coming
out
up.
to the youth, man.
We got a league coming up
January 7th,
January 7th to March,
February.
February. So only
26th,
a month
28th.
now. So yep. Say the dates one more time for them.
January 7th to February 26th, 28th. It'll be for 8 Sundays in a row. That 7th is a Saturday. That'll be the draft day, which is the tryout day, but it's no tryout. Your kid signed up. Your kid is in the league.
matter
The
what.
tryout is more so for the coaches to pick the team. We want to have a draft night.
draft
We
day.
want to kind of spice up the kids' league. Shout out to everybody else of the kid league, you know what I'm saying? But we're just trying to do something a little different vibe. Get kids motivated and want to play ball more.
Oh, I just wanted to touch more on just more on the behalf of Hoop and Motivate. You get what I'm saying? Because that's the reason we here. Hoop and Motivate. What we are, we're a business, you know, a basketball training business, you know, using basketball as a tool to, you know, to connect with the, you know, the youth and all athletes of Rochester. You know what I'm saying? Using basketball as a tool to give back, to uplift, and not only, you know, uplift to be an extended hand for, you know, single mothers, because, you know, it's not a lot of, you know, fathers in these homes. So we could extend a hand, you know, a male figure that could be in these kids' lives. Simple as that. And,
Yeah, because no funny, like, you mothers need to get your kids off the video games and get them to hoop and motivate, because you need that, because in this life influential, you can see these two young men that had the best interest for your kids. Like, it's people with evil mental and evil spirits out there that have your kids doing a lot of different things. The type of things they trying to do at Hoop and Motivate is productive and it's going to pay off. So you got any kids, what's the ages y'all looking for?
For our league?
Yeah.
So we got 2 age groups. It'll be 2 different, like, leagues, basically. It'll be ages from 6 to 8 and then from 9 to 12.
All right.
Practices and stuff might be during the week. We might be moving that, but we're trying to put them on Saturday. But, of course, Eastside got a lot of things going on. And then games will be on Sundays.